So it's that time of the year where school has just about started everywhere, and I figured, hey, why not make a high school advice video? It's your first year of high school. Things are about to change, I promise you. Don't be scared about going to school. It's not gonna be a scary type of situation, but things are definitely going to start changing. Your little middle school friends that you used to say raw XD with every day, there's a good chance that you won't be talking to them within the next year or so. Now, I'm not saying that this is a 100% thing to happen. It's just that most middle school friends won't be with you like through high school. You know what I mean? You're gonna notice how you're gonna start dropping people. People are definitely gonna change. You're gonna realize some things. You know, you're gonna be growing up during this process too. It's just gonna be a whole life of changes, I promise. From 9th grade to the end of 9th grade, there's gonna be a lot of changes. You won't be talking to the same people. Things are gonna start slowly dimming down. You know what I mean? Also, another thing for freshmen, this is key, okay? This is very important. I cannot stress it enough. Watch who you hang out with, because I promise you, in other people's eyes, you will be that person that's like, wow, they changed a lot. The people that you hang out with your 9th grade year are the foundation of your maturity. So the people that you make good friends with in 9th grade, if you make friends with a bunch of hoes 9th grade year, I promise you, you will be known as the big hoe by your 11th or maybe even 10th grade year. I promise you. You're going to grow with them. You're going to do the things that they do because that's kind of natural. But, you know, watch who you hang out with. It's super important. Now, I'm not saying don't do your thing. Don't have fun your 9th grade year. Enjoy it. But keep that in the back of your mind, okay? Because the people that you hang out with 9th grade year are going to change, and they could change for the better or they could change for the worst. Okay, so another tip for freshmen that I would give, this one is way more important than the last one. I know I said the last one was important. Nah, I just thought about it. This one is way more important. I promise. I went through this. I'm talking from experience. Do your work. Do not slip up your 9th grade year, because if you slip up your 9th grade year, it can lead to the next and lead to the next and lead to your senior year. And when you get to senior year, you're going to realize how much you messed up, and you're going to have to do it all in your senior year. When I say that this is the worst thing that you can possibly do your 9th grade year, I mean that 100%. In 9th grade, I went to school and I didn't really like school. So what did I do? I clowned a lot. I didn't do good. I got terrible grades. And, I didn't think too much of it. I went to 10th grade, pretty much did the same thing. Carried on to senior year, and guess who barely graduated? This guy. I cannot stress enough how much pressure was on me like the last month of school, my senior year. It was the worst feeling in my life. While I'm sitting here finishing my 9th grade classes, my senior year, and it's a month away from school and I barely even started it, got teachers calling my mom,
hey, your son may not graduate.
Mom probably crying. It was the worst feeling ever. And I wouldn't really want anybody to go through that. So that's what I mean by do not slip up early in the school year. It's very important that you maintain at least, some C's. Don't try not to fail any core classes, like your main classes. Do not fail any of those, because it will come back. There is no you pass and then you go on to the next thing. It will come back. I promise you. You will be on your senior year, ready to graduate, and they'll hit you with a,
hey, you didn't finish this class back in 9th grade. We need you to finish it.
It was just the worst. It was the worst moment of my life. I have never been in a moment so bad before. Like, imagine seeing your friends with their caps and gowns. It's a week before graduation. You haven't even bought your cap and gown yet, simply because you feel like, it's that time to admit I'm not going to be graduating on time. It sucks. It hurts. Then you got your parents worried about you. And then you have a whole semester of a class to finish because you didn't finish in 9th grade year. All in a week. Don't be a J-Ron. Boy, that was the most stressful week of my life. Still got my diploma though.